You give me your sign, right? So I can hold your sign back. Let's take it. Let's rest. You can lean it up there. So you can free up now.
Can. We on it.
Right? Ready? And once again, we want to give one praises. And I'm glory to Yahweh.
Basham Yahushai, Basham Rakakodash.
I govern and see the apostles, they are the great principle of women. I peace and blessing to you, the red apostles. And the strong kingdom, the America, come under the faith, right? And those who come on here to wake up, elect, central elect, right? To the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native, right?
Isaiah 58 verse 1, it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sin.
Right, so we come to wake up the house of Israel, right? We come to let them know that, hey, the lifestyle you people living right now, the upright they are, right? So the scripture says, cry aloud, lift up your voice like a trumpet, and tell my people their transgressions.
That's right.
Right? The house of Israel right now currently, right? They cease from even knowing how about Australia strike one money that are good. Right? Right? We pagan God. So we out there to let you people know, hey, wake up. Alright? Good.
Says, it's in Ezekiel 3, verse 4, it says, and he said unto me, son of man, outside of 1, it says, moreover he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat the scroll, and go speak unto the house of Israel.
Right? The most I say, eat the scroll. The roll is what? The roll is speaking about this holy scripture, the Bible. Right? But you have to learn before you come out here and speak. So the most I say, eat the scroll and go and speak unto the house of Israel.
That's right, that's right.
So you need those that you know that they native. Right? It says speak unto the house of Israel. Right?
So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give. Then did I eat, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
Yes, but the mouth as honey for sweetness, right? And like when we wake up to the night, it was sweet. But now we go down in here, the kingdom of heaven. Right? It was sweet. Right?
And he said unto me, son of man, go up, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
Yeah, go and speak my words unto them. What we bring it on here? We speak from we own mouth, we prophesy from we own mouth. Right? We prophesy from the Holy Scripture. So anytime people buck up against us, or they buck up against the Most High.
Revelation chapter 10 and verse 9. It says, and I went unto the angel, and he said unto me, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
Yeah, going to make it very bitter. But you don't want it to be sweet. Right? Scripture say, hey, take no trouble, go and see. The Most High Holy Spirit go and lead you. Right? Well, I was saying before, hey, it will be bitter because hey, it will be sweet in your mouth because you're waking up to the fact that hey, yeah, you go life. Right? But on the next hand, curses, tribulation we have to go through. Right? People mocking and talking against you. Right?
Says, Matthew 10 verse 56. It says, and And the man spoke, outside of 35, it said, I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against his mother, and the daughter-in-law against his mother-in-law.
Yeah, the Most High coming to bring separation.
And
The Most High shall bring.
a man's foe shall be there of his own household.
A man's enemy shall be of his own household. Right? So we are which I told the congregation, like, if he said he's our family, right? The men pushing that same word and that same mindset, right? Of one mind, of one accord. They are considered your family.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
Not the ones who walk around, right?
Matthew chapter 12,
Verse 48.
47. And one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren standing without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him, that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples, and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren.
Yeah, this brother, family. Right?
That for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother, my sister, and mother.
Right? Once you in doing the will of the Most High, how about you and Shai? Consider a family. Right? You consider a part of that family. Once you do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, you are considered a family. Right? Yeah. Hey, we out there, you know, prophesying or putting down full of this kingdom. But we see it right now going on internationally. Right? Here we see who we are not internationally right now. Right? See who their capability already been created. Alright? And they're still creating more.
Done.
Right? The spirit of Yahweh in their
That's right.
right? The Most High put that within each source spirit to create their capabilities.
That's right, that's right.
Destroy his own self.
That's right.
That's it. Yahweh Hashem.
Just saying that they know that weapon. Just pursue.
Their capability exists. Right? It exists, so where's we make it for? Where's we gonna use it? Right? To bring destruction on this nation.
For Israel had not been forsaken, but Judah of the sword of the land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her who repent.
Right? He's telling you our vengeance today, so that we come in iniquity. Right? To wake up from that sleeping right now. So they tell Yahweh Hashem Yahshai vengeance. Right? Then you're gonna they most likely gonna bring down fire. Right? Come to that now.
Isaiah 66 verse 15 it says, For behold, how will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger, fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Rebuke with flames of fire.
It says, For by fire and by his sword, Yahweh plead with all flesh.
Fire by the chariot. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai gonna feed with all flesh. Right? So that is why we come out here to warn people. And the destruction to come.
And the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
fear of the Lord shall be many.
Malachi 4 verse 1 says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
That's right.
and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubborn."
That day speaking about who watch. And also the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. And the proud speaking about Esau. These are the nations, but mainly Esau, the so-called white man. Right?
It says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, say Yahweh of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Yeah, so exactly when we left behind. Right? The scripture talk about a lake of fire. That lake of fire was talking about and nuclear, ICBM missiles. That is when I created the lake of fire.
That's right, that's right.
Right?
Isaiah 2 verse 12. As for the day of Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Yes,
Isaiah 2 verse 12, it says, "For the day of Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty."
right? So-called white man who saw, right? Who is proud, who is lifted up, right?
And upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Right? You see that with the Trump, right? Trump is one of the most proudest, right? Thing that is still in control. You know? Not knowing that the destruction right at hand. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, so people are under that destruction coming on this hill island called Trinidad and Tobago.
That's right, that's right.
Destruction looking to come here.
That's right.
Right? All these famine is happening in Venezuela. That's soon coming on in Trinidad here.
That's right.
Look who's working right now. You see me? Right? So all I just need to get a few hours is really good enough.
The Second Chronicles chapter 6, verse 36, it says, "If they sin against me," 6 verse 37, it says, "Yet if they betake themselves in the land whether they are carried captive, and turn and pray unto me in the land of their captivity, saying, We have sinned, we have done amiss, and have dealt wickedly. If they return to you with all their heart, with all their soul in the land of their captivity."
That land of the captivity is we are there.
Done.
We emancipated. No matter how we emancipated, we are coming to master next day. Next day, master. Right? So if we tell from we say,
Saying, if they return to you with all their heart and with all their soul in the land of their captivity,
if we return there about all your heart, all your soul, land of your captivity, go ahead.
whether they have carried them captive
Yeah.
and prayed toward their land, which
Jerusalem.
thou gavest unto their fathers, and toward the city which thou hast chosen, and toward the house which I have built for thy name, then hear thou from heaven, even from thy dwelling place, their prayer and their supplication, and maintain their cause, and forgive thy people which have sinned against thee.
Their sins. Right? Yeah, about some will forgive their sins if they turn from the evil ways. Right?
This is Hosea chapter 14 and verse 1. It says, O Israel, return unto Yahweh thy power, for thou hast fallen by thine iniquity.
Yeah, thou hast fallen by thy iniquity. Right?
It says, take iniquity and receive us graciously So when we render our cars,
Hey, that will be the whole thing. Right? All it's supposed to learn from us. Right? If we like to be actually not to forget of course, we will take part in it. Right?
I mean, just say, well, that's what they say. Hey, you have to be in a repentant thing. You say it every day. In the words and with thoughts and with deeds. You know? Selling some most will be unwillful. You know, because you can't help be in slavery.
Don't make it unto that sin. Unknowingly. That was joke it.
Well,
After the commission that it might not even rush.
you know, we can't use that. We gotta know we had a chance to stand for it. Just say become sin as become a serpent.
Right?
Daniel 9 verse 11. This year all Israel have transgressed thy law. Daniel chapter 9 verse 9, it says to the Lord, it says, O Lord, to us belongeth confusion and haste, to our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee.
Shame. I'm speaking about shame. Why that? Because hey, Israel sin against the Lord, and when it turns back and realize that he sinned, that's called shame. That is why I do it. Sin against the Abba Hashem true power, right? Say that feel shame, that be in a shameful state, in a scornful state.
That's right, that's right.
To the Lord our power belongeth mercy and forgiveness, though we have rebelled against him.
Yeah, the Lord merciful. The Abba Hashem is shine merciful. But forgive your sin. If it turns in, but
Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power, to walk in his ways.
because basically we come on here to become on here to condemn this place, and we also come on here to show the way of repentance, to let you know you repent from the sins.
That's right, that's right.
The dialect says that. Say, how about Hashem Yashai? Right, that's one of the most important things, repentance.
That's right.
Say, is that all Israel should be saved? No. Okay.
So again, it's right. Good tongues are good evil.
It says, Neither have we obeyed the voice of the Lord our power, to walk in his laws which he set before us by his servant the prophet. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
All Israel have transgressed law, and the Abba Hashem has known. It started from it. Right? All Israel transgressed the laws of the Most High, the Abba Hashem Yashai.
That's right.
Right? The law is still valid. Right? The law is still valid.
It says, Therefore the curse is poured upon us.
Therefore the curse is poured upon us. Right? We are under curse right now. Right? If you look around, all these businesses, Chinese coming from wherever they come from, and they open up 160 something Chinese restaurants. Right? From Charlotte, from up Charlotte, straight up the lower Charlotte is only Chinese. Right? You have to own all these franchise. And who you J holding? Nothing. Right? Because of disobedience. Right?
That's right, that's right.
You ever see any Elamite or any Chinese working in KFC? Or you see Jake? And you see this Venezuelan who came down over there, who came down here? Right? So that is just a clear reason to say that, hey, Negroes and Latinos and Indians take up your slave. You are the person.
That's right, that's right.
That therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the order is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him.
Poured out. Right? In the 1988, the 8 full 100.
Sure, get wet. Yeah, good man.
Full 100.
Yeah. We're saying that basically the Lord's valid. Right, this is Galatians chapter 3 and 17. It says, and this I say, that the covenant that was confirmed before power in Mashiach, the law, which was 430 years after, cannot disannul, that it should make the promise of none effect.
But the salah is still valid, right? The law still stands. When you can't, you're not going to be saved by the law. You're not going to save you. Right? But you still have to abide by the law to the best of your ability in this current economy right now. Right?
If I could just say this too, a man might be a criminal, doing all kind of things, lawless as hell. But you know, when he reach by red light, he go stop.
You don't really know at this time. Right?
Because why? Breaking the law to have consequences. You know, you can break a red light and with your Jamaica.
That's right, can.
Just like if you break the most side laws should also have consequences. You can break that and also with Jamaica. But that's sin to death.
Can.
That's sin that you know can.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 2 and verse 16 says, "They that fear Yahweh will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall fear him with the Lord." Right? So they that seek Yahweh Shem Yahshai, they that seek Yahweh Shem Yahshai and love him will seek to please him by what? Fulfilling his law. Right?
That's right, that's right.
Right?
So when you scripture you three from the law, you must put that against this.
St. John, St. John 14 verse 21. Let's see that another 15. If he loves me, keep my commandments. Verse 21 it says, he that keepeth my commandments, the love of my Father.
Right, I would devote the soul. I will run for habit, faith, to keep the commandments. Right?
I could just say this really quick. I just looking for that. Come just like this, you can just do my commandments. Come like a man, if a woman wants to show or to show, she was one that she truly loves by what? Being faithful and obeying what she was done. The order that she was done basically fulfilled her.
That's right, that's right.
Same thing as us. They to show the most and love the other thing. Do the same thing.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, man.
I got this to just see one example. That what Jacob was going to do, serve the Most High. These are the nations.
I copy it.
There are nations that were created to save Israel, to serve Israel.
That's right.
That what Elam and Moab and Ammon and Edom was created for. But that is where the shame come in because we were supposed to be the ones ruling and we are the ones that fucked up. All because we didn't want to follow the order.
That's right.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 37. It says, "Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of Yahweh and meditate continually in his commandments, and let thy mind be always in this." The scripture says, "Do not upon your own understanding." Don't ever think that you have the right way. No, the scripture have the right way. The scripture always have the right way. You know? So you have to be continually in this. And the scripture says in Psalm 190. You have that?
Yeah, again. It's In Psalms chapter 1 and verse 2. Outside of verse 1, it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law.
Come on.
And in his law, where he meditate day and night.
That's right.
He will be continually
How we showing that we meditated day and night in the scripture? By studying, by watching videos, by doing that, by continually being in the world. You know, every decision you make is through this. You're always thinking whether or not you're going up. You're always thinking whether or not you're doing up. You're always thinking whether or not you're walking according to the truth. Like meditating in the scripture. You know, when you return from work, instead of going fun or idleness, and I said, idle man is the devil workshop. Instead of being idle, you can pick up the Bible. But you can go and watch videos and tell us and learn. You understand? That's only how we can grow. Somebody did just second. This is Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 20. It says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to the word, to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Yet they speak not according to this word. That's why when they come up, you know what these demons say? Now forget the Bible. Let me tell you what you want to say. No, we don't want to hear what we had to say. What we had to say is madness.
That's right. That's right.
Every time we put on this and speak with our own mind, you always tend to go off. You always tend to go off. You know, they didn't want to hear Moses. They didn't want to hear Aaron. They didn't want to hear the prophets. They always wanted to hear what other men had to say. What men that the Lord didn't say had to say. That is how we end up in captivity. That is how we end up as who we are today. Serving people that the most High regarded as fickle or as nothing. Eating dogs. That's who we are serving. The scriptures showing our oppressors. That is these fucking heathens. But they were made after us. We were the first to the most High. We were made first. We were made first to rule.
That's right. That's right.
After Yahushai, which is the most High son. And guess what? We are the tails. And that is our curse in Deuteronomy. That's how we can pinpoint exactly who we are. So the scripture say, Deuteronomy 28 verse 47. What are you going to read? Deuteronomy chapter 28.
so easy thing.
Yeah, sure. 47. Now, verse 45. Verse 45, Deuteronomy 28 verse 45, it says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee. All these curses that were written in Deuteronomy, plus these curses that was written in Isaiah and in Jeremiah and in Matthew, all the plagues that the Most High, all these things are curses. The curses don't necessarily mean in Deuteronomy alone. All these plagues that the Most High on our women also, on our children, on our people. Understand? All these curses shall all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou destroy, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, this commandment, and the statute which commanded thee. Alright, the next verse, right? It says, verse 46, it says, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. And upon thy seed forever. So watch. Take yourself out of the picture and watch are wrong. Watch without bias. And watch with correct judgment and understanding. And see who are the people that are the base of the earth. That are the tongue of the earth. It's the people on that side. The American Negroes, the West Indian, the Haitian, Dominican, all these people going through it. The Cubans, the Native Americans, you hear the mic go through shit.
Can.
Look, if I go and vote for the mic, hey, vote for the mic today. And you can't even dream to get a house like that. You can work your whole life, but you can't get a house like that.
What they feed you? They feed you scrums. To make you Jake satisfied. Feed you Jake scrums. But we want them scrums. You know? Scripture says wait upon the Lord. Somebody? Wait upon the Lord.
In these so-called young them are not big, them house and same shit. Them tricks and them say this and that and they do that. Them house and same shit.
Can.
Now wait upon the Lord. In Micah 2 verse 10 it says, arise and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy even if they saw destruction. That will do it. Arise. We mean by arise, come shake ourselves out of that confused state of mind. Get from the dust. You understand? Arise and depart. Flee the philosophy. Get out of some subject, get out of some poison, which is his philosophy.
Can.
His education, his way of life, his religion.
This is Jeremiah 17 verse 4. It says, and thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I give thee, and I will.
Who are speaking about us? We're given a heritage. You know, do this, do that. Don't eat pork, keep the Passover. So why a woman has harlot? A woman is to be one man our whole lifetime. They should, you know, don't press the fatherless. All these things you're told to do. And we had our heritage. We are supposed to be at the top. We are supposed to be the ones that all these nations want to looking on to. But guess what? They didn't listen and the Most High take away that from us. The Most High take away his name from us. I just show how far we went. Serving plenty different idols. Till the Most High take away our nationality. He make us forget what we call ourselves African, West Indians, blacks, Hispanics, West Indians. Then it Jake should just about and Arabs around line. Understand? Jake when Halloween, Jake celebrating Halloween, they celebrating Thanksgiving, a holiday that celebrating their own destruction. July before all these things the Most High made us to forget our own heritage. Which is to obey him, to keep the laws of this book.
That's right.
Oh, they think Rasta, when they come here.
Right? It says, from thine heritage that I give thee. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
You have kindled a fire in my anger.
Kindle a fire.
Mine anger. Like the Most High says that jealous God. My name is jealous. Most High that jealous God. You can't be going and serving heathen gods and expect the Most High to be okay with that. Understand what he's doing? They don't even know. They don't even have a clue how they're supposed to dress. They don't have a clue how to be a fucking woman. They don't have a clue how to be a mother. It's a shame.
They don't even have a clue
We don't even have a clue how to clean themselves properly. But they want to come and speak to us and tell them to bow down to them, to marry them. After they done with a fleet of men.
Can. Legion.
You understand?
Religion.
That's why they don't have mood swings and things.
Can.
A set of different demons and a set of different spirits come out from men and go into them, and they want to come to you and send you to the yard and listen to them. Fuck that.
Right.
But to show how far we've gone, we've actually thinking that
Revelation chapter
2:9.
2 and verse 9 says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but of the synagogue of Satan.
Yes,
right.
most likely the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. Or the blasphemy they say they're calling themselves the children of God. How can they be the children of God? What it did to me, what covenant the most time they did Esau for him to call himself a child of God, or for him to call himself a Jew. They said what it did to us, they made us flee from our land and took over our land and then called themselves the children of this book, or the people of this book. Now, hey, this image here, this image here is false. This image here is false.
That's right, that's right.
Jews weren't red. Jews were dark-skinned men.
That's right.
Jews weren't red. You might have some men red, or some men fair-skinned like this brother here, but they weren't predominantly red. They were dark-skinned men, like myself, and that brother Cross and some few other brothers.
Can.
Understand? But the Lord said, you know the blasphemy of them, would say they are African and not. But that is the synagogue of Satan. Why? They are the physical counterpart of Satan. What Satan does do? What is Satan's job on this planet here? To be an adversary. What Esau does do? Be an adversary to us.
Can.
Right? The most I call him the house of Satan. What they do, the pop these images. During the time of the Renaissance, the painters to take down images of Negro men or dark-skinned men of the prophet and pop their own images. But this one here, his father, Rodrigo Borgia, or Pope Alexander VI. The painters to paint this image and call this the son of God.
Can.
Understand?
This is Isaiah chapter 63 and verse starting from 18. It says, "The people of thy holiness have possessed it, but a little while our adversary have trodden down thy sanctuary. It says, we are thine, thou never darest rule over them, they will not fall by thy hand." They will not.
The most I never say you wanted them. The most I say you wanted us. The most I called us as firstborn. Somebody take Exodus 4:22. See what the most I called as firstborn. Isaiah 54 verse 5.
That's something here for you. In Romans chapter 1 and verse 21. It says, because that when the new power, they glorified him not as power, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the corruptible power into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and for the beasts and creeping things.
Exodus chapter 4 verse 13. It says, "And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn."
Israel is my son, even my firstborn. But guess what? It had Egyptian, which is the nation of Mizraim or Matazaria. It had Egyptian. How the Most High didn't care about them. The Most High wanted his son, his firstborn, to be free to serve him. And it's just show the difference between Israelites and the rest of nation. What did you want? It just show the difference between we and these other nations.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 at verse 6. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen."
One of the meanings of holy is separated. Most High created 18 nations and separated us for himself. Most High took us to serve him. He never took us, he never made us so glorious to serve heathens.
That's
to
right.
serve being that inferior to us.
That's right, that's
He
right.
made us to serve him. You understand?
Jump over to Deuteronomy chapter 10.
Now finish it.
It says to be a special people unto him above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
To be a special way. You can have 15 toys. Right? You can have one special without one special thing you love it most. It is your favorite. Understand? It made Israel special. That's how we superior to these other nations. But we represented God. We are the glory of God.
Kan, shalom. Yeah, man, comment board. Put on the whole arm. Died there, order. Say, Gani, say shalom. Kalala, ya, Shamya, Shai, Braketa.
It says, Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because Yahweh loved you, right, and that he was it, because Yahweh loved you, and because he kept his oath, which he had sworn unto your fathers had Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage from the hands of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
That's the man that does lie.
Most times I don't lie. When the most out of life, boy, trade anyone of it. Most I trade anyone on any one of us, I agree. Do the most out of life, but the most I say, he gonna make us take that and nation like a king and take that. The most I trade us, we can terrify the most I, the most I lie and say that. Like a pagan man and make him say something, like make him make a promise. Hey, the most I love us. The most, and that we can tell, but the most I love us, and that way we remain jealous of also. And the most I choose us and made us superior to all. We are not equal. So all you are thinking that we are equal, we are not equal. Man and woman is not equal. The woman is a servant man. That is a straight point.
This is Ezekiel chapter 24 and verse 31. It says, and ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture the flock of my pasture are men, and I am Yahweh. Say, I am power, say Yahweh.
And the flock of the Lord pasture, men. That's why you don't see any woman coming out here. You won't see any woman coming out here because a woman, number one, a woman can't testify. And have testicles to testify. You understand? A woman can't prophesy. Means she can get dreams and things. Most I could show dreams and things. But they say come out and shit and prophesy, woman don't go fall for that. Scripture says the woman had the people that fall. They all want to jump up.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 8. It says, when Moses, verse 7 says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy fathers, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee. When the Most High divided to the nation their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of children of Israel.
Right, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So he did it. Gave Israel a portion, and then gave the other nations their portion according to how much of that. So you make sure Israel get the best, and then get his citizens and then the rest.
Like I said, that is a share the fairness I have about Shimmy, because you didn't have to get one. Because Israel, the Most High chose Israel. You will not get these other nations anything. But that is a share of fair about Shimmy and Shai. Give them a portion, right? Bless Isaac. Isaac get a portion, right? Isaac, Ishmael, Salah. Right? Most didn't choose Ishmael, but he gave Ishmael a portion.
On.
That's Ishmael.
That's right.
This is 2 Ezra 6 verse 54. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. And all this have I spoken before, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Yeah, God made the world for our sake. Right? Hey, you don't know one more time.
Second Ezra 6 verse 54, it says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou made from Tabari, right. And of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All,
which is Israel.
yeah. All this I have spoken before, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Yes, the Lord say, made the world for our sake. But just because of disobedience, they didn't love, we had a role on that. Right? They didn't judge me, we had a role on that. Right?
As for other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
Which is so, Elamite, right? Elam, you know, these are nations which came out of Adam. We say,
as for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are nothing. These are nations, so-called white race, right? The Edomites, biblical name, right? The East Indians. They are nothing.
That's
They
right.
are nothing in the sight of the Lord.
That's right. That's right.
Right? But like what?
But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
And that is how most like this guy you are a nation. Nearly Esau. Right? Like spit. And like a drop that come out of a bucket. Right? Like something you're ready to worry about. Right? But I was watching. I was watching the brother among the back video today, and he made a video. A man over in Jerusalem he's asking if they think they are the true Israelites. Right? And he asked, you know what's it? He asked them prove it. They say through their nationality, right? And through heritage, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they have proof to show. What proof will they have to show? But they have no proof. Right? But they don't have any proof, no evidence whatsoever to prove that all these biblical Israelites. Like the scriptures say, but I know read Revelation. That's what they say they are Jews and not. And the synagogue of Satan.
But the scripture said thou hast likened them unto that spittle, like of the spittle. God should put them as nothing. You know what nothing is when you say when you watch somebody and they say he's nothing. I mean they don't exist. They don't exist in your realm. They can do something what you do hard time with them. That's like Esau. Esau got so much praise he wants. He can sacrifice how much he wants. He can cry how much he wants. He can cry how much he wants. Hey, he can read his Bible from sunset to sunset. The Most High don't have time with Esau. But the Most High don't care about Esau.
That's right.
You see that with Gentiles, when Paul speaks about the Gentiles, that is, the from between Jew and Greek, and people getting caught up. You know why? Because you don't like to read. If people read and have understanding, they would have know that Greeks or the Gentiles were Israelite foreigners, right? So how the Most High can call people wicked? Say salvation is for the Jews only. Say he come to redeem Israel in the whole of this Bible, the Old Testament, and then come.
Okay, clear.
Then come. And they are outside God. But he wants the same Israelite as he was to redeem. That Esau can be saved, or that Moab can be saved. What Esau needs saving from? What Esau needs saving from? We are the ones that being oppressed.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 9, and verse 15 to like. It says, looking diligent, lest any, verse 16 it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
You know how Esau is our phone teacher? Especially spiritually. What's this? Esau, what are Esau so profane? Esau will sleep with our sheep. Esau passing gay rights. A gay man have more rights than me. If you have a match annually, a homosexual have a match annually, I don't have a match. So you will. Hi. Yes. Esau will eat swine. Esau will say that he is the most high. Esau will say that there is no God. Understand? We'll come up with all kind of different theories and science to prove that there isn't a God.
Yeah, and guys with fornication, right? Fornication when we say for marriage, right? Sexing wrong and you know that
That's what Esau tell you. Theological school, theological institution. And fornication is second for marriage.
Yeah. I want to comment more from the brother again. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 17. Right? All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity.
Less than nothing. You know it's to be less than nothing? Esau in the kingdom. When we forget you are. The thing the most I even can say God is up a little bit. Because it's nothing.
Nothing is nothing. So if you're less than nothing, we will, right? We will if you're less than nothing.
And guess what you're created for that, you can't escape that. No matter how nice you're trying to be, you can't escape that. It was created solely for that purpose.
It says, for you know that afterwards, verse 17, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Yeah, and when he sought it he was crying. He was crying. It have video on YouTube with another brother, an Edomite, knowing that he's like him, and he crying, see what he blessing, right?
God.
Yeah, you say that, oh, I'm blessing, I'm an Edomite, and I want back my blessing. Yeah, it says, for ye are not come into the, yeah, basically that is it. Jeremiah 13, verse 16, it says, therefore, all ye that devour, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
I was here since about 6 o'clock this evening, 5:30, so
All that devoured shall be devoured.
it was a cross day, then them brothers and them come, and then we come across here.
Esau was the last one to trample us, to make us forget, to make us reach in the state that we even forget, who we are. All these nations devoured us in the past. Elam, Moab, we all parted, we all slaves under them.
That's right.
Understand? What Esau do was Esau take it real far. With some power, put us on ships, bring us across here, beat us to serve this man here. They will tell us we are not Jews, teach us Christianity, and then have us working for minimum wage. Have us working for minimum wage. So Esau take it real far. Then giving our men guns and drugs to sell to each other, to kill each other, and then saying what are these people? What are them? You could have been the picture of the most high. Is you fucking put our snare there. Is you put our snare before us.
Can.
You set our snare in front of us. All the most I say that, hey, you got me taken by your own snare, by your own trap. Same snare left for us, you got me taken by it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 12. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." Jeremiah 49 verse 12, it says, "For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it, and thou art he that shall altogether go unpunished. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it."
Yeah, so we weren't supposed to go through this slavery. Because we weren't made to go through that. But because of our transgression, we end up serving slavery. But what the Most High is saying is, hey, you weren't supposed to drink out of that cup. Understand? And then they see it. If we drink out of that cup, where to expect to be seated? They can surely drink of it. Esau can surely drink of this stuff.
That's right.
Esau can surely be our slaves.
You drink that cup and get drunk. Matter of fact, Drake still drunk on that sleep one.
That was slave wine in bulk. This image here. That was slave wine in bulk. This image here. And from this, people still carry cup up to this day.
Can.
So we watch this and we say, you know what? You want to be like the so-called white man. He's superior to us. You want to be like him. Your hair straight. Your blonde hair. Your bleach our skin.
Can.
Our women want to be like Edomites. They want to live like Edomites. These women want blonde hair, and blonde hair is a fucking plague. Blonde hair is a plague from the Most High. It's a curse.
Isaiah 33 and verse 1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and that was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee."
What Trump did to these Venezuelans? They put sanctions on them. They put sanctions on Venezuela. And Maduro want to step down. And then they put more sanctions and then say he caused people to be suffering. No, you cause people to be suffering. That's why we don't call it as devil. They don't deceive everybody. But we ain't get deceived by that shit. Okay, they did the same to Iraq. They did the same to Libya, Sudan, all these nations. They did the same to us, to the natives, to the Hispanics. When Christopher Columbus came across here, you come declaring peace. You come declaring peace. Yeah,
Can. Salam, if I may say, strong liquor. When you introduce that to them, that's how Esau first started to slay the natives and them. You bring hard, strong liquor for them, and then you creep up behind them and start to slay them out when a man defenseless, like the kind of man he is. You know? Can. Salam.
It says, "When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee." Yeah, and like this. Yes, when you look at this, cease from doing your wickedness. That's when the Most High when I bring your wrath upon you. Right? That is when the Lord when I unleash that dragon upon you. Pride,
verse 21, it says, the words of his mouth were smooth.
You all of that?
Question. Says, Psalm 55 and Psalm verse 20 says, he had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Says he had put forth his hands at them that had been at peace with him. You get he had peace with the so-called white man. And he all of a sudden, hey, and a matter of fact, from the get-go, he trying to overthrow you. When you want to from the get-go, trying to overthrow you. So they had no change of intention. What he did was he deceived you into believing that you was at peace with him. That's why you don't make a covenant, you don't sign a deal with him.
And the most time people them deals to make Rabbi Allah. Long she and she also.
That's integrity. But he sort of had no integrity. He sort of had no sincerity. He sort of had no honesty. Come on. That's how we was always stuck.
So I should the brick. So,
like you seen it today. This is very this treat you with Russia. Thing is the message and I'm forgetting but the leave since Donald Trump became president, he left about 4 5 according to I can remember, as far as I can remember, he left about 4 or 5 and they said that will cause a spike in the arms race, nuclear arms race. All that is good. That we want to see. We don't want to see peace. We want to see war. Understand? And the scripture says, I shall. Most I will put hooks in your jaws. So you thinking that you live in the streets on your own. But guess what? The most I make them decisions. Understand? The most I put it in your spirit to break these covenants with these other nations. And who live in all these covenants? Who live in all these agreements? The USA. These are the nations that live in them. Is the USA live in them?
That's right, that's
the
right.
USA live in them. You understand?
this is Isaiah for that. Romans chapter 9 and verse 21 says, and not the pot of power over the clay, of the same lump to make the vessel of the honor and honor to the sinner. But you say that it's not going to what I was
saying. You give power, put in the heart to give the power over the beast.
See how most like
So in Proverbs 21 verse 1 said, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh.
king's heart, and it's not the king alone. They just have more direct approach. King's heart is in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright, all these leaders, because who making the decision for the country? Who affecting the estate or the country or the condition? The men that ruling. Another name for king. Right now, my president, they are the ones that lead in the country. Although they are puppets under the elite, but they are the ones that make any decisions under the elite. What the Lord said, king's heart is what?
The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh.
And that is not this muscle here. This muscle is from blood. That word heart, Hebrew word love, which means mind. So the king's heart is the king's mind is in the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Meaning, hey, when something in the hand, you can control it however you want. You have full control of it because it is in your hand, in your power, in your control. Understand?
Of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Yeah, verse chapter 16. verse 1.
Chapter 16.
Yeah.
Chapter 16 and verse 1 says, the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh.
Hey, so they might have the intention. They might have the intention that hey, we wanna have peace. That's why they have all these different meetings. You know, because they want peace. They want peace. They don't want to destroy themselves. But guess what? The Most High put it in their mouth to speak words to always be at war with each other.
The account when Saul sent the men to kill David, and they reach. They mentioned that them study all how they will kill David when they was on the way to go. But when they reach, what they do, they prophesy.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 24. It says, man's going of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. How can a man then understand his own way?
The man is going out of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Wherever you do, it is controlled by the Most High. You understand? The Most High directing your steps. The Most High making you think that you actually making a conscious decision, but actually you're following orders. You're like a rope, you're like a puppet. Yeah. You understand? That is why in the kingdom, we can't be perfect. Because the Most High control us, to be perfect. I expect us to be not to be perfect. The Most High made us off, and the Most High can make us perfect. You understand? That the scripture says, oh Lord, why hast thou caused us to go from thy ways? But the Most High make us go up to learn a lesson.
Something. This is Job chapter 33 and 15. It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumber and upon the bed, then he opened the ear of men and sealed their instructions.
The Lord see. Yeah, the Lord see the instruction. Right? That is how the Lord does. That is how the Lord says speak to the prophet to drive. Right? And that will the Lord does do also. Hey, the Lord go and see the instruction and you be up in the next morning and say, boy, thinking that is your own idea you come up with. That is why men does be out here prophesying for 5-10 years. Sometimes not as much, probably 3-6 years. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai constantly. And then one day they just wake up proud. They're making proud decisions. Why? Because they were just not part of the elect. And no matter how much they try to do, they're not going to be part of the elect because the Most High will always make it to stumble and fall. You understand? And let me just read this precept. In Romans 9 verse 15. As he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showed mercy. Understand? So a man can be willing more than ever, but once he's not part of the elect, you're not going to get the truth.
Yeah? My brother has some questions here for you, man.
This is Job chapter 12 and verse 12. Verse 10 it says, in whose hands is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. It's written on the...
I understood it.
This is Job chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, in whose hands is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. Yes, sir. Yeah, that the Most High, Hashem Yahushai, right? The Most High had your life in your hand like this, right? As the brother do a video, I think it was last night. You need the puppet, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the puppeteer, right? He's the puppet master. Done. You know? He said, do it not the ear try words and the mouth taste like. I basically it.
But let's bring up each other.
Now I Salaka, the family say, now I tell the see men outside here. The want to stop smoke cocaine, you know. And them heart, them want to smoke cocaine, you know, which is the lab in the mind. They want to smoke cocaine. They want to stop the Ebola, but you know what? Because of the wickedness, or probably some wicked deed in a past incarnation, the Most High say no, that's your judgment. You'll smoke cocaine until you're dead in this incarnation. You want to stop? Think about it. The Most High say he in a dream and a vision of the night, he sealed your instruction. You really want to stop the ways? But because of the Most High know the malicious soul in that vessel, the Most High say no, that's your judgment. And so be it. You know, God.
Yeah, so that's what was going. The next example is Jonah. And the Most High tell Jonah to go and prophesy unto Nineveh at the destruction. He tried to run from the Most High.
God.
But the scripture says, not of him that will it, nor of him that runneth. He was a prophet, that is his duty.
That's right.
You understand? He tried to run from his duty, which a man can't run from his duty. He so can't forget his purpose. He so can't leave off his purpose, which is being wicked.
That's right.
So the Most High make a fish swallow him up and bring him back. And we end up when he had to go and do it because that is his job. You understand?
God.
That installing it from simple foundation and here, beginning of time. We're trying to install that beginning. This is the book of Esther, yeah, book of chapter 9, chapter 13 and verse 9. It says, saying, O Yahweh, Yahweh, the King Almighty, for the whole world is in thy power. And if thou hast appointed to save Israel, there is no man that can gainsay thee. Esther chapter 9, chapter 13 and 9, it says, saying, O Yahweh, Yahweh, the King Almighty, for the whole world is in thy power. And if thou hast appointed to save Israel, there is no man that can gainsay thee.
And so if the Most High, like now, the Most High say he going to redeem Israel. He going to save us from these people here. But when he saw what these people say now, like that one, he saw too strong. Just military, NATO, just the peace, America. Too strong, huh? And too strong. But the Most High, what the Most High going to do? The Most High say he going to destroy them. But people can't fathom dynamite. Understand? But the Spirit of the Lord not dealing with them. The Most High don't want them to believe. I'm a matter of fact. The Most High want them to stick in the fucking foolishness, thinking that this kingdom can carry on. Understand?
Right, verse 11. It says, Thou art Yahweh of all things, and there is no man that can resist thee, which art Yahweh.
No man can resist the power of the Lord. No man can resist the power of the Lord. So when the Most High say one thing, that will going to happen. Right now, Isaiah 6 and 9.
It's Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 19.
Verse 9.
Verse 9. Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9, it says, And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the hearts of this people fast, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes.
And so the Most High say, Go and tell his people, hear ye indeed, and perceive not, and see indeed, and see not. Understand? But the Most High don't want people to understand the things that are written in this book. The Most High don't want you to understand prophecy. He don't want you to be saved. So therefore, he can't create the truth. he can't get the elect the truth. But that's where our Shai really and truly came for, the elect. Understand? But if you get these two tells the truth, the word that's gone there, that's gone waste it. Because when Esau come with his microchip, what they gonna do? They gonna say, boy, forget the most time. You gotta let me take that microchip because we had to eat.
God.
But that what they did in Egypt. The Most High delivered them, and the two those were amongst them. The Most High delivered them. And right as they crossed, right as the Moses went upon the mountain, they find it took too long. And guess what they say? They make a golden calf. So should the people deliver them out of Egypt?
And I one thing the Most High show us patience, but I want to more curious scripture. Right here, the faith and the patience that you see are the same. Right? So if you're not patient, basically, consider yourself not as slave because you had a patience. Right? The faith and the patience are the same. This is St. John chapter 10 and verse 27. It says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I will give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. So as the brother was saying, you ain't gonna get this because it wasn't meant to get. Right? The scripture say, Yahushua say, the sheep hear his voice. Right? Hey, we potentially elect. You know? Potentially elect right now, we out there doing the work. Right? We don't know how far that will be elect. But we still fighting up, we still holding on. Right? It says, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father, which gave me them, it says, my Father, which gave me them, which gave them me, is greater than all. And no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hands. Yeah, and that is the elect speaking about. Right? No matter what you try to do, the elect is the elect. Right? You can't separate the outside from the elect.
So, yeah, scripture says if it was possible, they would have deceived the very elect. But they can't. It's not possible to deceive the elect. You know why the Most High can't get the elect men that spiritual power to believe even unto death? You understand? He can't give them men so much faith that they can't give a fuck what you saw to them. They just wanna get out of this place.
Can.
You really like me, chosen. Right? Chosen. Yeah? So you can't see the chosen.
It's the book of Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. According as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
Yeah, before the foundation of the world. That is what? That who created the world with Yahushua, the elect. Right? So the Lord is going to the elect there. Yeah?
Right, but hey, it says, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. So the elect is these men that without blame, these chosen men of the Most High, that are going to live in this world, they're going to go through all the different, journeys in life. They're going to commit sin, all right, but they're going to be without blame. Because the scripture says, blessed is the man whose sins is not imputed, whose transgressions is forgiven. And the elect is them men. Alright? The elect is them men whose transgressions are going to be forgiven. Because why? It was foreordained. It was predestined from the beginning of time. Alright, that these men here on this list is going to be received salvation. These is the stars of the show. That's right. Alright, as the brothers was going through earlier, that the Most High control everything.
That's right,
There's
that's
the
right.
Most High's movie.
Done.
Alright? And in a movie, there's a star boy. Alright? Or a star team. And no matter what happened in the movie, that star team ain't dying. That star team going and come out victorious. But that star boy going and come out victorious despite what happened.
Done.
You understand? They might bring it apart where it seems as though the star boy going and die, and then they see he get away. He escaped, and that is the elect. It seemed as though the elect was going to perish. It seemed as though all hope was lost for the nation of Israel. But they didn't read the script. They didn't read where it says that these are the men that was predestined or chosen from the foundation of the earth to be holy. Alright? To be without blame. Having predestined, verse 5, Ephesians 1 verse 5, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Mashiach himself. And Yahweh Mashiach, alright, is the firstborn. The firstborn of all creatures. The apple of the Most High's eyes. And it's through him, he was that trump card. Alright? He was that trump card for us, the nation of Israel. And the scripture says, by the blood of the Lamb they overcame. So it's through Yahweh Mashiach whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, doing what he did. It's how the elect, they regain our restoration. Alright? Through what he did. It's not about us, it's not about, basically it's not about the elect neither. It's about Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Alright? But they are joint heirs with him. Alright? Because they were with him in the beginning and he loved them. Alright? That precept? Go ahead.
This is 2 Peter 3 verse 14. It says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look